Hello and welcome to Zero Camp on this fine Wednesday. What is this, November 16th? Yes, it is. Welcome here. Tonight we have a Mark IV game. We have Sorscha 3 versus Scaverous. So we have our Scaverous, our Cryx on the right. They are going Sorscha 3 there on the left is going second and chose that left side of that table. Welcome everybody to Zero Camp. We have this. This is a 75-point Mark IV game. Looking forward to bringing this to you all. Things are set, they've already deployed. Things are set up there. So as they go through their first turn, walk through their armies for you. So you know they're on the table and here very soon. Before we start, just a quick shout out and thank you to Enchanted Grounds here in Littleton, Colorado. We're here every Wednesday. They're letting us play here and stream and steal their internet while we play. So thank you to them. It's a good time, good coffee. If you're ever in the area, come down and join us. Always looking for new players, old players, anyone to come join us. Tonight we've got 10 players here in the room right now. We have 3 active games at the moment. Yeah, always looking to grow the meta. So come join us anytime you're down in the area here in Littleton, Colorado, Enchanted Grounds. And I'm going to hand it over to our players now and let them go.
Alrighty. So I have 2 units of Bane Riders, 2 Corruptors. This model is a little odd. You don't see them real often. They have a decent ranged attack. It's range 14, and it does lots of things. One model to explode in a POW 10, as though it were an AoE 3. One of the attacks heals my caster for a D3. The attacks is what's called Psycho Venom, which allows me to turn your model into an arc node. And then he does that on his melee attack as well. We've got Erebus, who is relatively fast. He has auto freeze on his melee attack. And he has Overtake and Poltergeist, and his bond with Scaverous is the node. I have Daragwrath, which is just the cab solo of the spells. I have 2 Necrotechs because a 1 point in power is like, why would I never ever do that? And the Wither Combine. The Wither Shadow Combine. There are 3 models in there. One of them is Tremulous. He has Darkfire and then Marionette Master, which are 2 different versions of like Puppet Master. Like Marionette is I cast it on you, Puppet Master is I cast it on me, but it's the same effect. I get to reroll. We have Malavus. He has Spell Slave, so he can cast one of my caster spells. And then he also has Darkfire. And then Admonia. She upkeeps one of my spells, and she has Darkfire and Sigil of Power. Oh, she used to have Disbinding. Okay. Sigil of Power is magical and blessed weapons for 1 model. So, I think we're going to go ahead and actually start with Scaverous. He is going to cast Telekinesis on 2 of these Bane Riders. And then this guy. And then he's going to drop Death Ward on Erebus. I don't know why I was having such a hard time remembering that name. And he will go ahead and run. Because we're allowed to run after we cast spells now.
Hooray!
Instead of having to, like, fail a charge for no particular reason. All right. Then we're going to have Erebus go ahead and run. Now, he does have an ability called Poltergeist, so he's fairly high defense. He's def 14, and if you miss him with an attack, you get pushed D3 inches away from him.
Okay.
We're going to run our Bane Riders. Just run right on here. Do not care what is on the table around them. They have Ghostly, which now just allows them to ignore basically everything on the table while they're moving. Now this model run, we're going to run through Erebus because, again, we ignore basically everything on the table.
As far as their movement's concerned.
And then we're going to have this Jack run. Have this Jack run. The Wither Shadow will run. I am proxying the Wither Shadow because I apparently didn't manage to get them in my bag. So that's Milivus, Tremulous, and Badmania. We're going to run a Necrotech. We're going to run another Necrotech. And we're going to run Derek Wrath 10. I think you're... Okay, so he is 8. So we'll just run right up behind the cloud.
Okay.
You don't have a whole lot of ranged attacks, but volunteering to get shot at is unnecessary.
Correct.
Go ahead.
All right, so I'm playing Armored Korps. Basically, I'm playing a Man of War brick with Sorscha 3. Sorscha 3. She's got a cannon. She's got Frostfang. She hits you. You're frozen. She has a Iron Flesh, Red Line, Wind Rush, and Winter's Wrath. So on a critical with one of her spells, with Winter's Wrath, she'll freeze you. We're going to be feeding this turn. So we're going to go ahead and just start off with Sorscha. Sorscha will go ahead and cast Iron Flesh on Demo Core. And she will cast Red Line on Kodiak.
Now, you are going to need to actually move in order to cast Iron Flesh on the Demo Core. Because she can't see them. There are 2 large bases between her and them.
Okay, she's going to move. It's going to be fine. Iron Flesh here. Red Line is actually going to Beast 09. So she's going to be on.
Both fully at the deployment line. She can see them because it's a line that was a ruling a long time ago. Assuming the Mark III ruling still.
The Demo Core are standing behind Beast 09. Like they're
That was
not quite as far up the table.
That was not intentional, but I'm not running, so.
Remember your speed 4.
Yep, they are.
You're not speed 6.
Good. So slow.
Yep. She's going to be on 2 focus. And she's going to feat. Need my dice.
Do you have enough?
I might need one more, but we'll see.
Okay.
It's D3 plus 3.
Yeah.
Sweet. I actually will need an extra one. So it's D3 plus 3 clouds. Thank you. And they basically obscure vision. And if you end your activation or go through it, you take 1 damage.
Yeah, okay. I can't to trigger vengeance.
All right, so we can attack that.
And they do have to be completely within your control area.
Yep. It's 12 inches. So I can move this guy back out a little bit. All right. See if there's any way I can clean this up a little bit. Actually move this over here because he'll be able to move one aside here, but check my Okay. As long as I don't pass here, relative to that guy, I'm fine. Okay. So she's popped feet, and that's going to end her activation. Demo Corps will go ahead and go. They'll go ahead and move. They'll go ahead and run. So 9. So he'll go here. This guy will go here. This guy will go right here and right here. So I'm forming a diamond pattern so that their shield wall is engaged for multiple units. So they have shield wall, Bond of Brotherhood as their mini feat. And with shield wall with Dragos means that if they're in base-to-base contact with another Man of War, they get +2 armor. So they're just going to hang out together. They have Iron Flesh, so they have armor. They cannot be seen on the other side, so charges are denied unless he uses his card. We'll go ahead and activate here. This is not rough terrain, correct?
Yes, they do.
No, it's not rough.
Okay, it's not rough. Okay. So he'll go ahead and run, and he'll move up to right here. I will move Atanis and his unit. They move 4.
Pardon me. The Ferox are Repo 3. I mean, except for everything Prey controls.
These guys will go ahead and use Atanis will go ahead and run, and then he'll use Unstoppable Fury. So these guys will be right behind, they'll be right behind Sorscha. Oh, that is the wrong dude. It's this guy. This guy is supposed to be right here. They'll use Unstoppable Fury on the Demo Corps, so if they get hit, they can crack back. Beast 09 will go ahead and run. He is a 6, so he's running 11.
How you doing? Doing well.
Uses point of focus. Red line.
75-point action here.
Actually, he can go a little bit further. He'll go up to right here. And then he will go ahead and take his damage from red line. So he'll take 2 to the... He'll take 2 to the 2.
Try to remember to roll in the thing.
Yeah, sorry. It's my bad. No. It's been a while. Okay. We'll go ahead and activate Siege Guy. Or we'll take do Strike Tanker. Strike Tanker, go ahead and go over here. He'll run, but he will run and go to right here. Try to discourage that Bane Cav from being silly. And then we'll do Kodiak. Kodiak will go ahead and run as well. He's got 13, or he's got 11 move with Pathfinder. He will also go ahead, actually...
Why is he 11?
So he gets, when he runs, he's +2.
Oh, yeah, heavy boiler.
So he's going to be right up here. And then Shock Troopers. Shock Troopers will go ahead and run as well. The Marauder, he'll go ahead and run.
Oh, that's so good.
Andrew. Yeah, Andrew. He made a set for me. I found him yesterday. Yeah.
I still can't see through more than 3 inches of forest.
Okay, that is a forest. Okay. But without the sight, you can't either.
But Eyeless Sight doesn't do anything with forests.
Okay.
Nothing gets through terrain except for the terrain walker. And mage, whatever that mage sight spell is.
Yeah. That's like drop a 5-inch AoE in your caster's control.
Everything.
Yeah, and then everything in your battle group can see through it. Bird's Eye.
Bird's eye.
Because they did give Bird's Eye back to Vyros. So Vyros just ignores terrain for line of sight.
Gotcha.
I'm just trying to move him as far as I can so you can't get a free charge off on him. See here,
I
and
mean,
then.
You're a long ways away. I don't think that really.
Hey, I'm being very cautious here because you got a lot of cav here, and you're going to be able to close on me really fast.
Yep.
So I am respecting the cav. And then Man of War will go ahead and go. He's just going to go ahead and run. So he's 11. Or sorry, he's a 9. Up here gets flag. And that will go ahead and be my turn. So, Shock Troopers. Shock Troopers are armor 17. They also have shield wall. With their officer, they have dual attack. So they have 3 attacks per model. Demo Corps right here. They have they're POW 16 weapon masters. They have crit freeze, and if you are frozen, they can shatter you for additional die of damage. So on a charge, which I'm probably not going to get here, they can roll 5 dice worth of damage, which is pretty ridiculous at POW 16. We have 2 tankers. We have a strike tanker who has grievous wounds on a stick, and is armor 22. We have this guy right here.
But, I mean, he has an armor-piercing POW 8.
Yeah, he's an armor-piercing POW 8.
I think that's more important than the grievous wounds part of
True.
it.
And then this guy right here, he is special tanker. He's designed to handle infantry. And he has volley fire, so he can make multiple attacks in a round at range, and he can also sacrifice that and do. He has two X, and he could do. Is that technically D6 or 2D3
What?
attacks for volley fire off of because he has 2 guns?
Yeah, it's D3 each.
Yeah. So and then he can sacrifice star action to do range spray 10, POW 14.
Yeah.
So that's pretty great. Let's see who else. Kodiak, he is a beat stick. Beast 09 is one we really need to worry about. He's basically a 2-inch reach juggernaut that has shield. The shield guard for because of Sorscha's bond. So what do you think? Did I leave him within 3 inches? I did not, because I am amazing.
Sorscha have any focus?
Sorscha has 2 focus.
You're playing it wrong. This is 0 camp.
She has 2 focus, and she's armor 18, I believe. Yeah, she's armor 18.
Did she wind rush this round?
She did not.
Okay.
But you have concealment up for within 10 inches.
Yeah, not if I have eyeless sight.
Yeah.
Oh, Iris, I'm so sorry to hear that. We miss you here. Missed you last week, too. Hope you get better.
Was that Rob? And Sorscha is right here.
Iris, she said she's home.
So, yeah, if you can get to her, you can get to her.
You guys are unstoppable, aren't you? They are.
Okay. So,
Oh!
guess what? Guess we're diving my caster.
I haven't made any sort of specific, like...
Hey, let's talk more trash talk.
Yeah. So...
Absolutely.
7.
And you can totally live vicariously through us for the week.
So yeah, if I give them eyeless sight, I can charge her.
I don't think Dead of Winter freezes.
I have not added the feedback for this. For the one thing I wish they kept from the War Room 2 app was the ability to market and then also reduce the frame rate so it's less battery killer. I love being able to drop my frame rate on War Room 2 to 15 frames because why do you need anything more? There's no reason to kill the battery on frame rate for that.
That is definitely a thing.
But that said, the app has been really good. I've been enjoying it so far.
So, do I think I can kill you with 3 boosted to hit POW 17s?
Well, it's gonna be a fast game.
Maybe. We'll see. Ghostly's good.
Yeah.
You know, just walk in, jump over everybody, and even without clouds or without charges.
I figure the clouds would be discouraging enough.
Well, they might stop charges, so that he won't get. If they do,
No, he has eyeless sight.
Do I have the eyeless sight card?
Yeah.
so one model can do it. Yeah,
So,
and with the unit, only one model needs to do it.
this one's actually model unit.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Will also be a short game.
Maybe. He still has to get in there, which he can. But then Sorscha is fairly tanky, so.
I'm going to, assuming that I actually go for this. So if I bring your armor down to a 16, I can then go ahead and hit you with. Does this actually do cold damage? It does not. So. Power swell, then I'm going to have 6 more. So that's 3 boosted damage, POW 12s. And then I can go up there and do Death Ride. All right. That's so stupid.
And the death skill, the chain attack death skill thing. He's stationary. He's very sad. That's 13 base. You're a lot about death skill. Okay. Yeah.
All right, so that's 1.
And the matter of fact that none of your stuff is living. So
2.
okay.
Yeah, I think we go all in on killing Sorscha.
Yeah.
So,
Top of 2. We need like a special jingle, so I can turn to assassination right.
all right, so we've got to start with, I think we're going to start with Scaverous. We're going to cast, or use the Power Swell card on Scaverous to give him 1 more focus, because Scaverous intensely amplifies the use of focus. Oh, pardon me. I got to activate Erebus. Yeah, we're going to run Erebus.
Okay. You take 1.
Just don't need to not be where I'm going to block line of sight for my jacks and be within 10. Now, let me check. I think it might need to be 8. 8 for icy grip, or I could hit you with POW 13s. No, I definitely want to be within 8. So, I don't think I can do it. Can't, because I'll be in somebody's melee range if I do that. So we're doing within 10.
Hey! Congrats! You're already looking a little more gray.
It was there already. Keep it trim, no one knows, and then one day it's like.
All right. You want to roll me a column for my 1 damage?
Yep.
Let's do that.
Your Uno damage to the 6.
In the thing, please.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. The 1.
Okay. So that's Erebus. That might actually change the.
Well, I mean,
Where is 12? I'm gonna walk right up on top of him. And then I gotta go slightly. Aw. You don't really matter much, but. Yeah. Should be fine.
Mk IV has such reach. Like, it doesn't matter where I put her.
Will, did you say you ordered Bancav or Bone Swarms?
Yeah.
I like 6 sitting there in a box.
This is why we need a channel on the Discord that's just like, I have this extra stuff.
I'm gonna add it right now.
Yeah, but I told you.
I thought buy sell trade was.
I mean,
This is.
I wouldn't do it on my Discord because I don't have those permissions.
some of us are cool and they have permissions.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and activate this Necrotech.
There's a thread within the buy sell trade, but no one in our server likes to use threads.
Ah. We're gonna hand the focus here too.
Yep.
How's your wife doing? Everybody healthy and happy?
Yeah, everything's good.
We're gonna activate Scaverous. We're gonna use Power Swell to give him a focus.
Okay.
He is gonna feat.
That's what happens
Okay.
regardless.
So his feat is 1 less cost on all of his spells,
Okay.
and an additional die to hit, or boosted attack rolls for all spells cast by models in his control area.
Okay.
I think it's like, I think the weird thing is you go
I mean, there's a chance you miss. So.
during that time, like the clocks rolled back, it started to snow.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean? Like, so
All right, and we're gonna start by casting.
in the 2 weeks that I've been in, just from like normal stuff. So that's weird.
That is a 2 cost right now because of the feat.
Good. I'm glad.
I am a 7 to hit your 14.
Yeah, and one of the nice things about being a part of church.
That's super gonna hit.
Okay.
Um, boosting is cheaper than casting another spell, so we'll boost the damage.
Okay.
On hit, you lose 2 armor,
Okay.
and everything in a 3-inch cloud effect loses 2 armor. But
Okay.
there's, I don't want to stack a bunch of stuff on top of each other. So this is going to be dice minus 6
That's awesome.
for 6 points.
Stressful,
Yeah,
but
she's gonna die.
yeah. Has she been able to get out of the house or anything yet, or is she still?
Okay.
Not been there.
And then we're going to go ahead and
Early appointments that they make you go to, which
we're going to cast,
here's a Starbucks. Here's
Yeah.
we're going to cast telekinesis.
Okay.
And we're going to TK this guy.
Okay.
Right.
Um,
Different now.
Let's go
And anyone can tell you anything they want, but nothing.
right there.
Okay.
So he'll take 1 point of damage.
Yep.
That is going to be
Right.
the second guy in the second unit.
I'll tell you about 7 through 23.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about that. This is like,
Right.
All right.
Throw food at 7-year-olds. You can't do that.
I don't need to TK that unit
half second.
because with Death Ride, they're already close enough.
No, you cannot.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's fun.
I remember it was fun. Like, don't want to do it again.
So we're going to go ahead and arc.
Yeah, and we're gonna try for Irish twins or nothing, but we're gonna try now though.
Yeah, we're going to arc Excarnate on Sorscha again.
Okay.
Machine time is just not.
We're going to miss that one.
Sweet.
I was able to leave the house in like regularity.
I need to get lucky. So.
Playing Flesh and Blood.
Yeah.
We're going to go ahead and hold on to our 2.
And it's like 5 minutes.
And he is going to play it, I don't want to die.
Yep.
I play like 3 rounds with local dudes and then that like door-to-door less than 3 hours. It's like, this is probably
It's a dose of sanity and.
All right.
you set up round 1.
Yep.
Yeah, I should have spread out these guys like that.
I'm happy for you.
All right. So let's go ahead
Fighters are scoring
and
yet? Oh, nice. There you go. When he wants back, just raise the price.
All right, so we're going to have that guy go ahead and walk up to there. Ah,
Yeah.
interesting that the magnet polarities actually match there.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, that's like,
Can you see
We're gonna-
through the second cloud?
stuff right now. And actually, the light.
And be around this guy because she is being.
Yeah.
I don't need
Yeah. I'm just curious. Yeah.
He's going to walk over here and use Death Ride.
Okay.
That gives all undead models within 5 inches of him an extra inch of movement. We're going to use Sentry Duty on the Cav
Mm-hmm.
to give them eyeless, and they're going to charge Sorscha.
Okay.
They move 11 for their charge.
Yep. And there goes.
Yes. Ghostly and Unstoppable.
I like it.
How that is balanced, I don't know.
Yeah, you're good.
They're probably made of wet tissue paper.
They're relatively tough. They have only 5 hit points, unlike most cavalry.
Okay.
So I want him as far over this way as I can get him. And still have Sorscha within melee. Okay. So we've got 3 boosted melee attacks against a defense 12.
Yep.
We are mat 7.
Yep.
So that's going to hit you with 2 dice.
Yep.
It is power 15. They have brutal charge, and you are armor 16
Yep.
because you're -2.
Yep. Let's get over with.
So 11 points.
I will absorb it with focus.
Okay, so you're going to take 6.
Yep.
The second charging model is
Fair
going
and
to hit
balanced. I lose.
you. And you can take nothing from this one.
No, I die on the first one. I'm already dead.
No.
Yeah, you rolled boxcars and.
No, that wasn't damage. That was just to hit.
Okay.
So on this attack, you can take your dice -1, so you can take 0 damage from this. You can take 1 damage from this.
Damage, but you're gonna kill me on the next one.
As long as I hit you with the next one, that does hit.
Yeah.
So you've got 4 hit points left.
Yeah.
And yeah, that'll
Yeah,
be
yeah.
for it.
All right. That was a top of 2 Ghostly Banecav assassination. We've been talking about this in our Discord for a little bit. If anyone's out there wants to join that, let us know. Hit us up. Call Warmachine Discord. But yeah, we've been talking about the Unstoppable with flying and with ghostly models, and Unstoppable wasn't needed here.
Yeah, in this particular
But,
case, Unstoppable didn't make any difference.
No,
It
no.
No, because I'm still in your melee range.
Right-handed in melee range.
Yeah, so I never moved out of your melee range. Unstoppable is completely irrelevant.
Yep. But, yeah, ghostly and flying are real good.
Well,
real,
and
real good.
Scaverous is very good at being a significant threat at range.
Oh, sure.
I mean, reducing her armor by 2 with Feast of Worms, and then doing, 11 damage or whatever with 1 spell.
yeah.
Like, that was a very good primer for this.
Oh, absolutely.
I was gonna die regardless.
Yeah, I think that there's not much chance with that much space around her. Because even if they didn't get the job done, I can repo them out, and I got
yeah, the
who
solo.
can lead a charge on the other unit.
Oh, it's in the unit over there. Yeah, yeah.
What I should have done is spread out these.
Fuck that.
That's just one of those things that, like,
We have to
Mark IV
relearn.
will make you learn.
Right, and it's not from Mark III. We have to relearn all those movement and placements and all those things. No, absolutely. Well, thank you. Absolutely. Yes, he has most all of the armies. You have 6 armies?
6 factions right now, and I've played 10, I think.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, he's got a lot. Yeah, so that was Scaverous versus Sorscha 3 Mark IV, 75 points. If you're going to some dark, watch the Ghostly. It's scary. Alrighty. Well, thank you everybody on the stream. We appreciate it. And once again, round for hosting us every Wednesday here in Littleton, Colorado. If you're ever in the area, feel free to come down and join us. And we would love to get some games with you, whether you're traveling for work or moving in the area. We'd love to see you. All right. Have a wonderful evening. I will talk to y'all Laters. Oh, we're probably not going to be here next week. I should probably mention that. Probably won't be streaming. At least I don't know if we're getting games in, but probably won't be streaming next week. So that's that. Talk to y'all later. Bye bye.
That's kind of what Scaverous does.